Be yourself. That advice is one of the most confusing advice you can give to a young person. Because I could really remember when I was young, that advice meant nothing to me. What self were they talking about? Is it the self that was young and naive and had little experience on how the world works? Is it the self that find it hard to make new friends, totally awkward around people, do not know the right thing to say at the right time because he had no experience? How could he? Now, I get it that there are some people at a very young age, they understand what they wanted to do with their life, how their life is going to go, and how everything should go, and they are very confident in themselves. But that wasn't me. I understand those guys had a role model that probably groomed them to the person that they were, but that wasn't me. I didn't have anybody to groom me. So I was totally confused, and whenever I hear the advice like, be yourself, it totally meant nothing to me. I didn't understand the self that they were talking about because that self was built out of survival and would not be useful when it's time to thrive. That self was built to adapt to pain and suffering. That self wasn't built to take me to the next level. That self was formed to learn to keep quiet when I was trying to avoid embarrassment in public. That self was formed to remain small so he can make other people comfortable even though he knew he can do better than them 100 times. Is it that self that you're talking about? No. And I understand the kind of advice these people were trying to give, but it wasn't worded well. What they were supposed to say was, build yourself. Because let's be honest, the self that you're supposed to be is always going to be under construction. It is never somewhere sitting down there. No, you need to sit down and form that self, form that personality, that charisma, that confidence. You need to go have a series of experience in doing different things to have that self that you're supposed to be in different situations. You want to be a better speaker, you need to be the self that has experienced speaking and speaking even though when nobody was listening. Speaking and speaking even though when they have little experience. Speaking and speaking till they know how to have confidence in themselves and they have put in the work to develop a persona whenever it comes to speaking. Is it a self that would go to any interview and ace it easily? That self needs experience, that self needs exposure. Is it a self that would easily make friends and connect with people? That self needs exposure. That self needs to read more to know how human psyche works and how to make friends and how to communicate with people. Is it having a partner, talking to a girl, having a girlfriend? That self needs experience, talking to different girls, understand how the women's psyche works, and understand how to develop himself in the presence of those people. You can see that in every aspect of the self that you're supposed to be, you need so much work to form and build that self, to mold that person that you're supposed to be. There's nothing like be yourself to a person that has zero orientation, zero experience, and zero role model to guide them through the different phases of life. And this is the place that many young men find themselves in. They don't understand the A to Z of how to transition from a boy to a man. They don't know what is the societal expectation of becoming a man. Today they will see this one say, this is what high value men is supposed to do. Tomorrow they will see another one say, this is what high value men is supposed to do. And the both information are contradicting each other and the young men are confused. And you are going to come and tell them, be yourself. How are they supposed to be themselves when they have zero idea of what that self is supposed to be? This is me telling young men that there is nothing like be yourself if you have not built a self that you're supposed to be in difficult situations. The only self that you can be is the self that you need to build. So start working on yourself to build that self. Build that man with confidence, that man with aura, that man that would enter into every room and every head will be nodding yes because they know you are the man. So you need to learn to build that self little by little. Watch podcasts, read book, have a role model, look for a way to improve yourself and improve your life in every ramification. There is book for everything that you want to be. Go and look for books and read. There is podcast currently for everything that you want to be. Go to YouTube and watch podcasts. Any skill that you want to learn, go to YouTube and learn that skill. Keep watching, keep learning, keep improving yourself so you can be more confident, have more aura, become that person that you've always wanted to be. And when they ask you to be yourself, you understand what they mean this time.